What is up, everybody? This is the next day and I'm back with another video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We post B48 content, B46 content, and all 330i content. So we're gonna get into this fix for the light my car through, and I'm gonna show you how I routed the wire, and then we're also gonna talk about the coolant deficiency with the B48 engine. So yeah, let's get into that. All right, everybody. So in the last video, we talked about how my car threw its first engine light and how it was nothing mechanically wrong except for a little wire that got ripped. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the wire. It is this wire, and as you follow it down, I'm gonna try to set you in there. As you can see, it's tore right here. There's a tear in the wire. So what was happening was this O2 sensor right here was heating up, and the wire from the second one that goes all the way to the bottom was rubbing right here. So the heat caused this gray layer of the wire to rip, and what was happening was the wires were overheating, and that was causing the O2 sensor to freak out, which actually would cause the engine oil, or the engine check engine light, sorry. So what I did was I kind of took the wire right here, and as you can see, that clip, I believe it's supposed to be here. However, when I was trying to clip it back in earlier, I actually broke it. So what I did was I put it behind this little shield, and I kind of tucked it kind of in here, and as you can see, it's still rubbing. So what I did was I just kind of finessed it up. I mean, there's no real fix for this unless you want to change your O2 sensor out. Yeah, it kind of lays it above it instead. I'm gonna go ahead and fix that, and then I'm gonna show you guys the final result. All right, guys, so I kind of got it to where it's stuck in here, as you can see, and then you kind of just finesse it until it sits up and off of the wire down there, off of the O2 sensor. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see. It's barely not touching that. So until I can get to actually replacing it or getting a new one, this is gonna have to be the fix. I'm gonna try to run some electrical tape so at least the wires will stay intact and it won't completely rip it. I mean, this is really the only fix I've seen besides buying a new O2 sensor, and I just don't think that's necessary because, as you can see, none of the wires right there are actually tore. It's just the outside. So I think they got too hot, and that's what was causing the light. All right, guys. So let's talk about the coolant deficiency kind of issue I noticed with this engine. So if we follow this hose right here, I believe it was this one. No, it was actually this one. So if you follow this hose all the way back and around, it wraps to the back of your engine, and it's actually taking the coolant to your engine. So the problem I had when I first bought the vehicle, thank God it was covered under warranty, because that's a really pain, it's a pain to fix that. But anyways, what happened was they gave me the car with no coolant in it, and it was eating coolant really fast. So what I had to do actually was I found out this coolant hose was loose. So I barely pulled it and it popped off. So that was just a whole mess they had to fix. But here in California, it's been 100 degrees all July. So what I've noticed is if I run the AC a lot, or you're using your AC a lot, I don't know if this is why the coolant's low, but as you can see, I have no coolant. It's supposed to be at the max or kind of in the middle, but as you can see, there's no coolant at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and top that off, and then everything should be working fine again. Other than that, it's just little stuff. I've just been lazy. I haven't checked it in a while. They get low, you know what I mean? So just make sure to check your coolant level, especially when it's really hot. And yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and check this little one real quick. Honestly, this little one usually doesn't actually get low. As you can see, that's kind of good. It's right in the middle. It's not max, but it's right there. This one usually doesn't get low. It's mainly the main one. So yeah, just make sure you check that, because it's really not good to run with no coolant. And honestly, I believe that coolant helps cool your AC, so your AC is not going to be as cold as it should be in this 100-degree weather. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this short little video. We topped off our coolant. We figured out how we can route the O2 sensor wire so we could get it a new one, or get that bracket so we can fix it. Just make sure when you're installing the downpipe, you run the wires back properly, because I mean, this isn't that serious of an issue, but nonetheless it is an issue. And then as far as the coolant, just make sure to top off your coolant. Check it every once in a while, because it's really hot, and especially in California, your car's gonna eat a lot more coolant than it should. So that's gonna do it for this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you're having any issues with your car, let me know. I can help you figure it out. And I'll see y'all on the next one.